Hi, thanks for joining me today. My name is Jill and I'm a team leader with Usborne Books and More. Today I want to show you some of my favorite series and some of our favorite titles that Usborne has to offer. If you're new to Usborne, we publish children's books from newborn all the way up through high school. There's even some great books that I love as well. We have fiction, nonfiction. Our books are truly engaging, interactive, and definitely something that's unique that your kids are sure to enjoy. So I'm going to show you some of them. We have about 2,000 titles in publication at any given time, so this is just a very small preview of what we have to offer. So I'm going to start today by showing you some of my favorite books for the littlest kids that you have. My favorite is our series. It's called the That's Not My series. And what's great about this is it's got all the different textures on each page. This scratchy, and it's got the nice dark lines, great for visual, and then also the different textures are great. So there are so many different titles in this series, and they are just great for the little ones. They love to play and look and find the different textures on that one. Some other ones that we have are some of these Baby's Very First, and I'm going to show you two real quickly. The playbook is great. There's lots of little different, you can kind of see there's finger trails for them to look for. The pages are cut a little different. There's little peek throughs. So all different fun stuff in this one. The Slide and See, these books have places for them to put their fingers and move and slide the different pages. Great for that fine motor skill development. Plus so much fun. So those are so great. So much fun. We also have some great sound books. The nice thing about our sound books is the sounds are very great quality. They're not super loud, not super annoying. So this one here is our zoo. You can hear that, a nice lion. And there are so many different books that are in this type of series of the noisy books. Then we also have a newer series. And this one is The Garden, and there's also jungle and nursery rhymes in this series here. And you can hear that. I love this series. It has such realistic sounds, great pictures, and the kids can look and find the little buttons and listen to the sounds. So these are so much fun. I know my little one loves the sound books. We also have so many great picture books that are great for little ones, even up through elementary, that are good for story time, bedtime. Two of our favorite at our house are B is for Bedtime and Animally. And the nice thing about these two books actually, besides the story, is they have a little bit thicker, it's not quite paper, but it's not board book, so it's nice that it's harder to tear. This is a very sweet book, and then B is for Bedtime is another great nighttime book. It goes through the whole alphabet and shows them getting ready for bed. So that's a really sweet little bedtime story. We also have books for all ages. So we have some great series and chapter books, starting from the very young. We have phonics books for those kids who are just starting to read. One of our favorite series is good for preschoolers. This is Billy, and Billy, we love her. Her and her best friend Jack, they grow with your kids. And then here's an older series. So the first one is good for those in preschool. It's a nice picture storybook. Billy and Jack go on some crazy adventures while they're in school. Has great illustrations. It's great for the imagination. And then when Billy gets a little older, these are good, Billy and Jack. These are first chapter books, so you can't tell if you can see that really well there. Very easy text, limited words on each page, still a few pictures in there. And Hey Jack is her best friend. His books are very similar. And then when she gets older, kind of for the older elementary, Billy keeps getting older and has some more spooky adventures on this one. So we have some great chapter books. Those are just a sneak peek. One of my personal favorites, Phoenix Files. I actually just finished the series. It's great. It's good for junior high, high school, and then adults as well. So a little bit of something for everyone there. We also have some great activity books. I can get these without knocking everything down. And we have activities to keep your kids busy while you're traveling, in the car, at doctor's appointments, just stuff to help them work on school skills, a little bit of everything just for fun. So one of our favorites is our White Clean books. And these come in all different topics. There's some that are just doodling. There's some for numbers, letters, words. And they come with a marker, and you can write on them. My daughter has actually colored on this one with a dry erase or White Clean dry erase crayon, so I need to wipe it off. So then you can color and wipe it off and do it again. So this is a fun one. We like to use this one in the car and at restaurants. It keeps her busy, and it's great for practicing those letters and numbers and writing skills. We also have a variety of sticker books. Again, this is one that's a favorite of my daughter's. This one you actually has all the different fairies and princesses, and then you dress them. But there are sticker books for every age and interest. We have some very first sticker books. We have sticker books for older kids. We have dress your war hero type books. So there is something for everyone, and these are super, super fun. We also have a lot of books of drawing and coloring. I love this one because when my daughter says, hey, can you draw a bear? Now I know how to draw a bear. So I use this more for myself, but it's great for kids too who are learning to draw. And there's a couple different books like this, but we also have coloring books and doodling books, so all sorts of fun stuff to get your creative juices flowing. Another fun activity book, this is our Press Out Paper Farm. We also have Press Out Paper Dolls. I believe there's another one, and I'm totally blanking on it right now. But this is fun. You actually take the pages out. We've already taken them all out. If you can see them up there at the very top. And then this is the board. You can put them all on and play with them. This is a super fun activity, something a little bit different. Okay, just a few more. I know I'm chatty. So some of our more unique books. We have our flat books. These are some of my favorites. The Lift the Flaps. Kids love these. We have all different age levels. The peek inside is kind of our simplest form, and then we have the look inside and the see inside, and each one gets a little bit more detailed, some more flaps, and a little bit more information. And those kids love them. They do have suggested age ranges, but my daughter, who's 3, actually likes playing with all of them, so it really depends on your kid and what they're interested in. There's also a series that's like this one, and the Lift the Flaps. This one has numbers. We have colors and words, first math. So these are great for kind of learning some of those early skills. These are super fun. I send these to school with my daughter for quiet time at school, and they keep her busy, which is good. Our Muddle and Match series, if you haven't seen this one, it's great for language development. It's got alliteration, all different adjectives, and you can mix it up and create all your different characters and make your own story. And that one is super, super fun. Then our flashlight book, and of course I forgot my flashlight. So if you haven't seen our flashlight books, the gist is, which I don't think it would work in here anyways because it's so bright, you hold the flashlight behind the page, struggling here, sorry guys, and here we go. And you would hold the flashlight behind, and it would show this image through it, and it lets the kids see more of the images revealed when the flashlight is shown through it. So kids love this one. There's a whole bunch of books in these. There's actually some new ones coming out, so this is such a fun series. The last one I'm going to show you, and this is our Busy Bug book, is our Pull Back and Wind Up book. These books come with, this one has a little bug, but there's cars and helicopters and buses and all sorts of things. So they have tracks in the book, and you pull, this one's a pullback, so you pull back and it would wind. If I let it go, it'll fall from at an angle here, and it would go through the track. So this one is really fun and something that you're not going to find everywhere. So that is a very quick sneak peek at some of my favorite series with Usborne. I hope you enjoyed seeing those, and I look forward to chatting with you more about our books. Thanks.